Everybody uses search engine these days to find the information they need by writing a search query, and the search engine will display millions of search results in seconds. A little history. The first search engine was created back in the 1990s. It was called Archie. It only allowed the users to simply search file names or web pages, but Archie couldn't tell you the content of web pages. Right now you have Google, Bing, Yandex, and pretty much other search engines which allow you to do massive stuff, and they use sophisticated computer program to operate. Basically, you write a search query on the search bar. The search engine will search inside its catalog for the content that is most relevant to your search and display it to you in the search results page. The goal of a search engine is to offer the most relevant content to the searcher, and it will display for the searcher lots of results like images, videos, website links, items for sale, and more. Okay, now we have a decent knowledge on how search engines act, but that is not enough. We want to know what really happens behind the scenes. Basically, the moment that the searcher types a search query, the search engine does three things. Crawling means crawl the internet and find content. The content can be a web page, a PDF, an image, and so on. Next we have indexing, means categorizing each piece of content. Next we have ranking, means deciding what content to display for the searcher. Search engines crawl the internet to discover web pages, images, videos, and more. All this is done by the help of web crawlers or spiders, which allow the search engine to make its way in the web. These crawlers crawl in the web, visiting links to web pages, reading the content of the web page, and looking for more links to visit. And they also can revisit the same website multiple times looking for new content. And basically they never stop crawling, visiting websites, gathering information, and they do it endlessly. But where do they store these information? This is where the indexing part comes in. Basically, they will send it to the index, or a gigantic list of website names and content found by the web crawlers. Why using this list? Well, basically to help display relevant information on the search result. Now we know about crawling and indexing. What about ranking? What happens here is that the moment you write a search query, the search engine compares your words to related content inside the index. But what if there is millions of related content to your search? That is where the search engine needs to rank. Well, depending on the freshness of the web page, the quality, the keywords, and more. But no matter what, the main goal of a search engine is to always find the relevant content for the searcher. Like if you searched for a pet shop nearby and you live in Austin, Texas, of course the search engine will show you a result of a pet shop close to you and maybe display a map to show you directions. Great, we know about crawling, indexing, and ranking, but I have a question for you. Do you think search engines read English? Like, how do they read the content of the web page? Now, we know about the index, but really the search engine determines who will enter the index only when it reads its content. Like this, when the searcher enters a search query related to this website that is stored inside the index, it can quickly search for it and display it in the search results. So when the search engine lands on a web page, it reads its code, which is HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. And don't worry if you don't know HTML. In this channel, if you visit my full HTML tutorial for beginners playlist, you will learn in no time HTML, and it's pretty easy to learn. So if you are ready to learn it, visit the description down below. The most important element in the HTML code is the title tag. Why? Because it helps the search engine know what your content is all about. Next, we have the words in your page. Making sure that what you write is relevant to what you offer increases the chance for search engines to display your content in search results. Also, search engine don't see the beautiful cute cat photo displayed on your site. It sees the code. This is the IMG tag or the image tag in HTML, which allow you to insert images. As you can see, I've added inside the src or source attribute a file name, and the file name is descriptive and relevant to my content. That will help search engine know my content more. Also, adding an alternate text with this alt attribute allows displaying instead of the image, the alternate text for people where the image isn't loading. Also, that helps search engine know more about your content. We also have the most important tag, which is the meta tag, which specifies metadata about your site, like the character encoding, which is UTF-8, description, which is this section that appears before clicking on a web page, the author name, and the viewport or the setting that helps in making your website mobile friendly. These are very important metadata for search engines. Now this is pretty much what I want to cover for today's video, but in the next one, we will dive in the difference between SEO and SEM. But for now, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and valuable. Make sure to subscribe for more tech-related videos, and how about visiting my HTML playlist that will teach you from scratch HTML. Or you can go ahead and check out these 6 websites that are powered by AI or artificial intelligence.